Hey, Merry Christmas. I'm Rick Rollin here with More Than Sports. Have a little devotional for you today. Today we go out of Luke chapter 1 and verse 36. Find out that Mary had just received word that from the angel Gabriel that she was going to bear the Messiah and be pregnant with him. And it says here in chapter 1 verse 36, even Elizabeth, your relative, is going to have a child in her old age. And she who was said to be unable to conceive is now in her 6th month, for no word from God will ever fail. Well, here's what I want you to see today. Mary was in such an unusual circumstance, obviously. We cannot exaggerate how ridiculous of a situation she was in. So here she is pregnant from the Holy Spirit with the Son of God. That's not really the kind of thing that you can talk to many people about. So what was she to do? Who was she going to tell? Could she tell her mom? Could she tell her neighbors? I don't even think at this time she told Joseph. Who could she tell? But you know something? God had somebody ready for her to share the news with. There was maybe only one person in the entire world that would believe Mary. And there was maybe only one other lady who could encourage her and testify to the goodness of God. It was her relative, Elizabeth. You see, 6 months ago, Elizabeth received her miracle, her miracle birth. And so now she was 6 months going through this absolute crazy miracle in her life. And so at that time, Mary went to visit her. I don't think she told anybody why she was going or anything. She went there and she received the encouragement that she needed. They stayed together for 3 months. Those 3 months are what I believe carried Mary through the next stages of things. God has people to encourage you, and God has you to encourage others. Do not minimize this. Do not minimize how important people are that God has prepared for you for encouragement, or don't minimize how important you are to encourage others and be there when they need it. God has them ready. I'm telling you, when we work with people in multiple different countries, and I was just with somebody recently, and they were going through a really questioning time, and this was somebody in Zambia, and they're like, man, how could I do this, and how could I work on this, and they were going through all these things. We were connected through a third party, and we were working on the same type of things together, the same type of vision together. And when we spoke, he was just like, whoa, we can do this. And when I spoke to him, I was like, hey, we can do this. Even people in other remote places in the world can encourage each other. I'm telling you, just as God had Elizabeth prepared for Mary and Mary for Elizabeth, God has you prepared for somebody else and other people prepared for you for the ultimate encouragement. Be an encourager today in everything you do. God has his hand all over you to be the encouragement. God bless you and Merry Christmas.
Hey, these devotionals, they are available for you to download. You can look right down there and see the link, isasports.org/Advent. Get them, read them along. You can share the paper copies with a friend, even as a family. So Merry Christmas, and I'm glad you're joining us in this time.